What would you do if you see something suspicious or actually witness someone stealing? Staples' policy is that your personal safety is the first and most important consideration, so you must never put yourself at risk. The following recommended approaches will ensure you always deliver fantastic customer service and, in the process, deter would-be thieves. The first two approaches provide the basis for excellent customer service.
Hi. What can I help you find today?
If the response is,
Nothing, just looking, thank you.
Okay, if you need any help, I'll be right over here.
just let them know you're available to assist them if need be. A second approach can also be used to develop your relationship with the customer. Start a conversation about the special deals currently available, or offer to demonstrate a product like the one the customer is looking at.
Yeah. Did you know we've got an offer at the moment? If you buy 2 inks of the same kind, you get 15% off.
Genuine customers will be pleased with service like this. Thieves will understand that you're still taking notice, and this will probably deter them. There are other approaches you can use if you're suspicious of someone, depending on the circumstances. If a customer has a product in their hand, or you suspect they've hidden a product about their person, pick up a similar product and talk about a particular feature, or say,
What can I help you find today?
genuine customers may talk further and go on to buy the product. Thieves may also put it back, or if they've hidden it, dump it before leaving, because they'll think you're onto them. If you find empty packaging near someone you believe has removed the contents, engage them in conversation whilst holding the empty packaging. If they say they don't want any help, temporarily put the empty packaging back on the shelf or peg and walk away, reiterating that you'll not be far away.
Well, I'm just going to be over here if you need me, okay?
This will again signal to a thief that you're onto them and give them an opportunity to dump the product before leaving to avoid any consequences. If, and only if, you actually see someone conceal a product about their person and you judge it safe to do so, you could be quite direct, whilst always remaining polite.
Let me give you a basket, sir. It's easier to carry items on the store that way.
Oh, right. Tough.
Give them a basket. Don't ask if they want one. Alternatively, if you've seen the thief conceal an item and discard the packaging, you could approach with the packaging and say,
You'll get through the checkout a lot quicker with this.
remember, our policy is to deter, and if at any time a thief reacts aggressively, you should call for the duty manager and allow the thief to leave and then call the police. A tannoy announcement may sometimes be needed to get as many additional associates as possible onto the shop floor due to an incident taking place or suspicious-looking people coming into the store.
Staff announcement, cover code 1 to the toner aisle. That's code 1 to the toner aisle, thank you.
It's simple. Code 1, followed by the location. If you hear this announcement at any time, all available associates must go to the shop floor to assist their colleagues. There are other things you can do to minimise theft. Firstly, red route walks. Whenever you enter or leave the sales floor, follow a route that includes theft hotspots, high-risk areas, or places where there have been incidents previously. The purpose of the red route walk is to increase the flow of traffic across these areas and make them less of a blind spot. Remember, you are the best deterrent that Staples has. Red route walks are displayed in the staff area and should be viewed regularly for the latest version. Secondly, it's important to share information with your fellow retailers. Your store may have a radio link with other local retailers, allowing you to share information about potential problems. It's good practice to inform other retailers by any means available about any incidents in your store and to get any advance notice of potential thieves on the way from them. Incident reporting is vital in communicating descriptions of potential thieves. If you see a potential shoplifter, or if there's been a theft or other incident, always report it accurately, following the incident reporting guidelines. Finally, product security, or as Staples calls it, MPP, Merchandise Profitability Program, such as tags, safer boxes, spider wraps and alarms, make it much more difficult for shoplifters. To work properly, All items must have the appropriate security correctly fitted, so please follow the instructions carefully. For the system to be an effective deterrent, it's important to make sure that all tags are in place. To be effective, it's vital that all tags are deactivated from products as they're processed at the till, to avoid false activations at the tagging gates. If the gates activate, you should make an approach. If the customer is leaving with a new purchase, say,
I'm sorry, we must have forgot to detag your purchase. Just step back to the till for me.
Sorry about that, sir. Would you just like to step back through for me?
if the customer is leaving without a visible Staples purchase, say,
Really sorry about this, sir. Sometimes merchandise from other stores can set off our alarms, or it may be something metal that you have on you. Do you know of anything like that at all?
Please.
remember your own safety is paramount when approaching potential thieves.
Anyone can be a shoplifter, whether it's an old granny, a young guy on a skateboard, or a business person.
A shoplifter looks like you and me.
A specific shoplifter we had before actually came into our store, was looking very suspicious, almost overtly suspicious. Grabbed all of our attention, we kept a close eye on him. It was only when we looked around we realised there were less conspicuous members of the shoplifting gang actually performing the shoplifting themselves.
I feel good service plays a massive part in preventing theft. If we approach all customers as genuine customers with the way that we want to approach them with what can I help you find today, I'm sure people who are potentially walking into the store to steal from us will be less inclined to do so as they know they've been noticed.
So let's recap. Familiarise yourself with the methods of approach. Never put yourself at risk. And great service deters thieves.